Hello. My camera was really taking its time there to load. Hi. I don't know, it's 9 o'clock and I shouldn't be trying to do this, but I can't be stopped. I think I fixed the thing where my camera was randomly zooming in. It didn't do it when I just did an absurd hand gesture, so we're all gonna pray. But yeah, I started this game. I don't who could say how long ago it was when I was last regularly streaming. I started this game with a demo, and I didn't get all the way through the demo, but I was enjoying it, and then I got access to the whole game through being on a family plan with my sister, and then I didn't play video game. I don't know. I didn't not play anything. I think I played some stuff in between. But point being, I started it, then I got access to the whole game, and then I didn't come back to it. So rather than try to start from wherever I was in that demo, we're just going to start over. Especially because I remember one decision that I made not realizing it was like a real decision. And I don't want to make that decision again. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So I do remember a chunk of this, so it may not be very exciting for me to do this for a minute. And we'll also see how long I can get through this before I get sleepy. I've been sleepy all day, so this is a truly foolish choice. But yeah, so let's do it. Will remain boring. Oh Lord, I live in Oakland. I can't type. I'm a girl. Conformed. Oh Lord, I forgot this. I shouldn't have forgotten because I remember this. I definitely want to talk to animals. Do I want to be mystical? I have no idea what I picked. I think I picked 2. Hot! Okay, I know we're supposed to dream here, but... Okay. Alright, so powerful build, tough as nails, the pinnacle of fitness, an imposing presence that commands the room, a mean right hook. Mystical, strange, and unusual. You see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. Talk to animals. Come on. You can talk to animals. Animals can talk to you. A gift and a curse. There's no way we're not doing talk to animals. I don't care. Street smart. Good at lying and hard to lie to. Fast talker. You can read people and read the room. No door can hold you. That's tempting. Keen eye. Observant with a knack for picking up the small details. Also tempting. Empathetic. Book smart. Well-read and rational. Possess a wealth of esoteric knowledge and know when to use it. A talented researcher. And then you can just be hot. Extremely good looking. A natural flirt. People just like you. Probably because you're a good person. Oh, man. Maybe I'm kicking myself in the ass picking talk to animals, but come on. I'm gonna do street smart. Let's just go. Let's not waste a lot of time thinking. Alright, you jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again and still exhausted. Perfect time for me to play this, I guess. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops and seedy depots that would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. Well, how nice of them to buy me shitty bus tickets. The funeral of Pearl Ann Scarlet, your cousin's mother and your aunt, seem like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You are almost in Scarlet Hollow. So anyways, I was saying... I unfortunately remember this man. Does the shirt say I want to, yeah? I'm so distracted. Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when he started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing your usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers in the harbor, that sort of thing. This stupid fucking face. Ugh. Street smarts feign an illness. Wait, what? Are you serious? What's wrong with you? Hell yes, so chaos, my dude. Why are you talking to me? Remain silent. I bet I didn't have street smart before because I probably would have feigned the illness. Because they know what's gonna happen in a second. I don't know. I mean, how realistic am I gonna be? Because it would just be probably be quiet and pretend that we're just not, you're not talking to me. I don't want to be boring is the problem. Let's take advantage of our skill immediately. You begin to cough and your eyes start to water on command. Pretending to be sick has always been one of the better ways to get people to leave you alone in strange places. This man's not gonna leave me alone. Oh, are you sick? That's alright, I'm pretty sure I've had whatever you've got. I'm sick all the time. Gotta keep my immune system on its toes, you know? Yeah, I knew it wouldn't work anyway. So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurt a lot. So I guess she really was mad, not just playing. Choking on my own spit, perfect. But she kept swinging, and soon enough she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and fished her out. Her phone got soaked, so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. I don't think that's real. She kind of became my girlfriend after that. We've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Though about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like, for real, and geez. You ever get so mad you just want to, like, kill someone? No. Threaten, yeah, I kind of feel like killing someone right now. No, not really. Oh yeah, all the time. Never followed through with it, of course. Why are you telling me this? You don't know me. I've never felt that way about another person. I find it alarming that you have. Smile and pretend you didn't just say that. I'm dying. This is a mistake. Alright, let's continue on my very good skill. Very funny. Very funny. Ha, alright. Maybe I never really wanted to kill her, even if I threatened it a little bit. How can you make that face and say that? Anyway, she's giving birth to her son right now, so I'm trying to get to Virginia to be there for it. But I don't know if I'm, like, into that stuff, so I might just wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I always wanted to go there. How did this happen? How did this happen? Hey driver, how much longer to the next stop? Why would that... blah, 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 yeah, duh, obviously bad. Smart move, get out while you still can. Hey driver, how much longer to the next stop? Let's just continue. 10 minutes, everything alright back there? Everything's fine. You don't have to bring the driver into this, we're just chatting. We're pals. Horrible. Look, fatherhood is just scary, that's all. Plus her mom is there, so it's not like she's alone. Her mom doesn't like me very much, so it'd probably just make things super stressful. She'll understand. She's chill. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed? I didn't. No need to be nasty. I was just asking. Not like I was gonna follow you off the bus or anything. So if you aren't getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it in these parts. That's the only other stop till this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I know. Almost nobody ever goes up that way, though come to think of it. I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the Holler, you see. There's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks, but my buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while now that I think about it. I just see if they're on Facebook, see how they're doing up there. Hope they didn't die! He looks back at his phone for once focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Hope you fucking choke and die, bitch. Here, I have something for you. So this is what I remember. Oh, the noise. The noise. Why? The stranger rifles through his pack before presenting me with a dripping bag of peanuts. They're boiled peanuts! I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. See, this is where I fucked up, because it literally tells you. Tip, sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. And what I said last time was I'm allergic, and I thought I was lying. And I wasn't. No thanks. He's not going to take that for an answer, but I'm just going to say no thanks. You put your hand up to say no. I'm not really hungry. There's still a good 45 minutes left in your journey, pal, assuming nothing goes wrong. Best to have them on hand. The young man sets the peanuts down on the empty seat next to him. The juices dribble out through the bottom of the bag and into the upholstery, instantly soaking it in peanut brine. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. You're disgusting and I hate you. Blah. Blah. And just like that, you're alone. The stranger's peanuts soaking into the seat across from you. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow, end of the line. Almost there. Wow, we did it. The bus finally comes to a stop, its brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. It is not real. It is not real. That bus driver would be pissing. Oh, God. Hey, Louise. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. I'm so sorry for your loss, Tabitha. Yes, great. Thank you. Let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip, dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationship and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Okay. How much exploring? Oh, I want to do that one, but let's do how are you holding up? Fine. Yeah, I mean, we might as well abuse our skill. You don't have to hide how you're feeling around me. We're family, even if we just met. I should have waited to read it, but I haven't gotten used to the vibe. She sighs a particularly heavy sigh. Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really. I can't believe we've never actually met before this. You have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess. Okay. Okay. Look, I don't know what my mom did to piss off this side of the family, and I know you're going through a lot right now, but that comment was unnecessary. Is there bad blood between us? You don't know me, and I don't know what my mom's problem was with this side of the family. I don't know why my mom left or what kind of grudge she had against this side of the family, but I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you. I want to yell Dead Moms Club. Lord, how I long to be a part of the Dead Moms Club. I think I can still say it later. We'll try. Alright, I don't know why she left. I don't know why my mom left or what kind of grudge she had against this side of the family, but I'm sorry. I wish I'd known about you. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club. Difference. So, the funeral. It's on Sunday, right? It's actually been fine. Just needed the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. Wow. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you, someone used to cramped apartments in gray cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. Wow. You hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold and into the foyer. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges, and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Just the speed. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. Dying. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, the kitchen, and hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. Why would I lie? Oh boy. She's not gonna like anything I say anyway, but like. So, I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna be that mean. You have to say something. That's obvious because she just told you that. Man, let's just be dumb. You live here? Yeah, and I'm letting you stay here for free, so mind your manners, or did your mother not teach you about those? Let's just get the tour over with. Follow me. Like, I don't know if there are any good choices. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. See, this is how I fucked myself. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tip: some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. See, this is the real thing. Someone cleans this place. Have you ever actually seen that happen, or does this person just say they did it and leave? Okay, yeah, is there somewhere in town to buy food? Might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Is there somewhere in town we can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Girl, for a week I should be able to eat more than just PB&J, fucker. You're not gonna eat it, you're gonna eat mac and cheese. Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online though, so I wouldn't be going with you. You order in bulk and you can't share your mac and cheese? Sweet, thanks. She hates everything. Cool, good talk. I don't want to say any of these things. What's next? Bathroom, follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Is that your cat? What's its name? Frou Frou. Do not try to pet her. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. I'm going to approach. Ne me parle pas. Why do I ever bother talking to cats? How dare you insult me, you filthy American who speaks in this bastard English. I shall debase myself by speaking in your tongue, but only so that I may insult you directly to your face, you uncultured swine. Alex, stop wasting my time. Let's finish the tour. I don't know if there are any good solutions there, but I feel like everyone hates me and will continue to hate me. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it'll get easier to navigate these spaces, but for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Guest bathroom, not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must, if you must. Girl, this is horrible. It's a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. Girl, like, you couldn't do anything? You couldn't take out a trash? This is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. I mean, like, no one's gonna hear me say that, right? Like, is she listening to me? You can practically hear Tabitha roll her eyes at you from the other side of the bathroom wall. It'd be a lot nicer if Janie didn't have a policy about bathrooms. She cleans mine, but she refuses to do more than that, so you can blame her for the state of this place. I can blame you. Can I use your bathroom instead? No. Now hurry up and do your business so we can move on with our lives. Girl. I gotta go. Oh my god. Scram, fellas, the jig is up. Bug skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. Girl! I gotta use the facility. There's no way in hell I'm not gonna pee. Toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is as good a place as any. You do what you must to rejoin your cousin out in the hall. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. You and Tabitha briefly run into the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure half an hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you better be grateful. I'm gonna drink some water. Yay, water. Apparently still gotta choke on my spit a little bit, though. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. Why is the street smart just constantly lying? And yeah, this room seems fine. This is great, way nicer than what I'm used to. That's the least upsetty face she's made at me. I can't say I'm surprised. Each and every piece of furniture in this room is a genuine antique handed down through the family for generations. This is not an IKEA bedroom or whatever such nonsense you're used to in the city. Thanks. Who used to sleep here? When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many people have slept here. And now you'll sleep here, carrying on the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. Guess I'll get settled. Follow me, I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings, which honestly, why didn't I just do in the first place, but whatever. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Okay, some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths, some right away, others down the line. Okay. Where are you going? To work. Somebody has to pay the bills around here. What kind of work do you do? She hates me. I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me. Except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long. Can I come watch? No! Mine is dangerous. I can't babysit you and do my job. Call me girl boss? Girl boss! That sounds impressive and exciting. Good for you. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I don't think of it as exciting in the same way I don't think of cleaning a toilet or painting a wall as exciting. It's a task. You wouldn't know you don't clean a toilet. Haha, one of those tasks could use more doing. It's a healthy mindset. Seems like a good way to look at your job instead of convincing yourself you have to be doing the thing you love the most. It's okay to just have a job. Yeah, exactly. Would I rather be doing something else with my life? Maybe. But I know I have to take over the company, so why think about that other stuff I could be doing? Okay, I want to say some of these things, but I don't really want to fight with her, so we'll just be nice. I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back, to which she will say, I hate your guts. We'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week. Okay. Your cousin leaves through the front door. And now it's just you. You and this sprawling, decrepit estate. PB&J! Let's settle. Let's get my stuff. I would not. Alright, now that your cousin is gone, the aches and pains of your journey sink into your bones. You stumble back up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. You stand at the entrance of your room. Put my clothes in dresser. Oh, Jesus Christ. You drag your suitcase over the dresser, open the bottom drawer, and a possum lurks within. It is quiet, but angry. Afraid! A friend no hurt. Afraid! Put clothes on top of a possum. We're gonna work through these. What's your name, little guy? I'm Louise. Dustin! This did not happen to me last time. Dustin. What are you doing in my drawers? Warm. Dark. Can you move, please? I want to put my clothes in here. No, this Dustin house. That's fair, buddy. Can you tell me about the human who lives here? Which human? Pearline died. Only one human lives here. Dustin, not good with names. 2 human live here. Okay, well, can you tell me about the humans? Okay, Dustin, can you tell me about the 2 humans who live here? 1 human sad, 1 human scary. Interesting. The sad human cries, give Dustin bad sleeps. The scary human always watches, eyes hateful. Never mind. Thanks for the help, Dustin. Okay. Fashion your clothes into a nest? No! That's tempting, but I need my clothes. Goodbye, Dustin, I love you. You close the drawer, leaving the marsupial in peace. This drawer belongs to the opossum, and there's nothing you can do about it. Dustin, not get eaten! Dustin, strong warrior! Oh my god. Oh my god. You open the top drawer next. It's empty. As good a place as you'll find to put your clothes. Dustin! Alright, based on the state of the house, you wonder if you'd have been better off keeping your clothes in a nice clean bag, but there's no going back now. Yeah, that probably was a better idea. Take a nap. Tempting. Alright, check the closet. Oh boy. You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of this closet. There must be decades of family history stacked up in here. Oh, I am not touched. No. No, 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 no. Some things are best left untouched. You close the closet behind you. Look out the window. Wow. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you owned this place, you'd totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. You'd go out and pull weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries, and do whatever you needed to do to return it to its former glory. And once it was all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course would have a little goldfish in it, and drink a floral tea while enjoying the birdsong. Yeah, you'd definitely do that. Just not right now. Let's look at that painting. This must be an older relative of yours, judging by the dates on the inscription. You've never heard of her, but you'd barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Belle Scarlet the next time you see her. That is, if she's actually in the mood for conversation. She will never be. I'm not gonna take a nap. Doesn't seem like there's much else to do. Let's investigate the forbidden wing. No. PBJ. Alright, you haven't had anything to eat all day. The only things louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of this ancient place. A PB&J sounds exactly like what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. Back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, a plate, and a knife. Darling. I'm gonna win you over. Alright, let's go pantry first. Wow. Much bread, much peanut, much... I don't know. That's a lot. That is so much mac and cheese. I can't have any. Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. What a fucking asshole. Take the bread. Pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great. The non-moldy loaves of bread. Great. One step closer to a satisfying snack. Okay, yeah, I know. Girl, I know. GIF! The king of nut butters, and only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. Okay, great. I can't. This bitch. Alright, you close the pantry door as best you can. Turn back to the rest of the kitchen. Time for the fridge. Shut up, phone. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped to the door reading, "Genie, stay out!" in all caps. Below it, in separate handwriting, I hear the words, "Okie dokie." Wow, that is a lot of freezer burn, girl. Why would I open both doors? You open the fridge. You already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Also, why can't she touch... Some banana chocolate, God bless. Oh, fuck. Okay, okay. Hi, Zoe. Hello. I don't have the slug that I intended to have for such a thing, but I have a little one. Let's have a little one. Why would it focus? Anyway, the point was I had a big one, and if you like wiggled it, it actually made like a satisfying noise. I had a feeling it wouldn't. It does not make the satisfying noise that the big one does. I will find my big one eventually, and then we'll get it back, and then we'll have proper slug times for good sounds, but at least I had one. I've yet to like fully decorate and pull things out, but there was a slug. We had a slug. Slugs. Slug time. Hi, Zoe. How are you? It's getting late for me, but I decided to play video game because I am fool. Alright, disgusting fridge. I'm not clicked into game anymore. Hello. Alright, why would I examine? Let's do it. Let's be gross. What? Why did you do that? What were you expecting? This takeout container is disgusting beyond words. It's a liquefied mess, wholly congealed in its styrofoam shell. You can't even tell what it used to be. I'm okay. It's been a rough few weeks, but it could be worse. That's for sure. So true, bestie. Game it hard or hardly game it. I mean, it's a visual novel, so doing a lot of clicking, doing a lot of reading. My throat will be sore eventually, and then that will be my true struggle. The substance doesn't just smell bad; it smells ancient. For God's sake, eat it! For God's sake, put it back. Your body reacts before you even register what you're doing, compelled by a deep primal disgust. I'm gonna have to play this game again and be really fucked up. Can't wait for round 2 where I play really fucked up. You shove the container back in the fridge, pushing it into the depths of the shelves and out of your mind. Hopefully you can forget it exists and move on with your life. I'm not we're done. We're taking the jelly. Lucy's jelly. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. This was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. The only thing you need now are a plate and okay, I will. I want to grow an ice cream. Banana choco chunk! Tabitha explicitly told me not to do this, you think to yourself as you reach for a pint of banana chocolate chunk. Put it back. You stare longingly at the pint of ice cream for a few moments before your self-restraint kicks in and you put it back where you found it. Tabitha already seems to not like you. It's probably best not to fan the flames of her hatred. I don't want to look at the mayonnaise. I'm out. You turn to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. Alright, well, cabinets brings us next to the cat. Must be where the dishware and oddly enough utensils. Okay. Examine the mug. I was blown away at Blowing Rock, North Carolina. So your aunt cousin actually traveled sometimes, even if it was only a few hours from the estate. The mayonnaise would gaze also into you. Yeah, the sum of the takeout was enough. Maybe you can route your trip. Oh my god, I can't read, and that's all I'm good for here. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see the local sights before heading home. Grab a bowl. Why would I? I mean, it does look like there's suspiciously something on a bowl. Yes. Oh, Lord. You reach for the bowl, but as you pull it down, a blend of vinegar and dead moth splashes onto you, immediately staining your shirt. On the back of the bowl is a note that reads, "Moth trap, do not touch." Whoops. I just wanted to know what it said. I fucked up my shirt. Frou. Ha, idiot. Your shirt is now unpleasantly wet. You'll probably change it to something clean before you leave the house. Examine the shot glass. I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name is Pearl Ann, so this wasn't from her 50th. From the last few stories you'd heard from your mom, Pearl Ann wasn't the type to have kitschy friends who gave out themed shot glasses at their birthday parties. Okay, but also sounds like your mom haven't talked to her in like a million years, so what the fuck does she know? Okay, plate and butter knife. Grab a plate and butter knife. Wow, last ingredient you need. Time to get to work. Close the cabinet. Look back to the rest of the kitchen. I want to talk to that cat. You hate me. I don't care. Frofo hisses as you draw near and remains firmly in place. You might want to talk to me, but I don't want to talk to you. Go away. I want to ask every single one of these questions. Let's get right to the heart. Dustin said there's more than one person living in the house. Ugh, you talked to the disgusting little rat who lives in this house is none of your concern. Okay, girl. Can you tell me about my aunt? I never knew her. She's dead. I don't waste my time on corpses. Do you like living here? I despise small talk. If you won't take the hint, I suppose I'll have to take things in. Oh, she's gonna kill me. That's not like a slap, but sure. Lunges at your hand and bites you hard. You back away. Alright, well, can I wash my hand? I make that PBJ! Despite the state of this horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich! Congratulations, you can feed yourself. Yum! Job well done. All that hassle, and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. I can no longer speak to the cat because she slapped me. Okay, check out the garden. Wow. The garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. It might not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper? I'm gonna explore. I'm gonna die in the garden. You wander further into the garden. It's quiet out here. Oh, that's it? That's all? Okay. Guess I'm not gonna die out here. Fine, I guess I'll live. Head back inside and close the door behind you. Yeah, we're done. Congratulations! You've eaten and have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? Well, I said to change my shirt. If it doesn't let me change my shirt and I go into town smelling like vinegar, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. God damn it. Not much left for you to do here other than head out and explore the town. You do just that. I'm gonna meet everyone smelling stinky. Okay, thank God. They heard me. Before leaving the house. Oh no, my suit. I need to turn off my nightbot. Or not. Give me money, everyone. Before leaving the house, you rinse off and change into a clean shirt. You're not about to meet new people coated in vinegar and dead moths. Thank you, game. Thank you. Oh, I have to turn off my alarm that tells me that I should go to sleep. Excuse me, one moment, please. One moment, please, excuse me. I have to turn off my bedtime alarm because I'm a child who doesn't pay attention to the time and go to bed when I'm supposed to. Okay. If you'd have known you'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension. Though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Continue. It's really pretty out here. Continue. Finally, you made it back to town. It looks like shit. Okay, this is like one of the last couple things I remember from starting this before, and I'm excited. The holler, as that guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane, and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Are you ready? Are you ready? There's a fucking pug! Oh my god, the noise. Oh lord, I might freak out again. Gretchen, come back! Quit bothering strangers! Bother me more! Bother me more, Blaze! Why, I do declare, who is this stranger, and why does she smell of peanut butter? Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. She deserves it. She deserves that. It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. And Louise. My, oh my, I can't remember the last time I met a newcomer who was so wonderfully polite. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Louise. That's a funny way to introduce yourself. I'm Stella. Girl, who cares? It's not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. Thanks. That's the correct look for calling me dusty. You're in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? Bitch, you know I am. Wouldn't be caught dead at a funeral. I'm just gonna say yes. Oh my god, her little scrunch. Yeah, I just got into town today. Wow, I didn't think there would be anyone else coming. Are you staying with Tabby? How is she holding up? Upon mention of your cousin, Gretchen mutters under her breath. One of these days I'll get that Tabitha to pet me. I haven't seen her since Pearl Ann passed, or for a while before that, now that I think about it. All I want to do is talk to this dog. Even though we just met a couple of hours ago, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about her. She's always been a little rough around the edges, but I figured she'd probably be having a rough go of things. She and her mom were really close. To think she's been up in that old mansion all by herself. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself. How long have you known her? Oh, quite a long time. The town's really small, so everybody's known everybody else as far back as they can remember. Tabby and I got a little close when we were both in the school's production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated and that was that. I haven't seen that girl or her horrible little cat since I was middle-aged. Oh, she's so old. Oh, before it slips my mind, if you're staying up in that spooky old mansion, you must have met the Fro-Fro. How does that monster fare? Oh no, I really want to talk to this dog. All I want to do is talk to the dog. Ignore Gretchen, lest Stella discover your quirk. Oh. I can get away with saying one thing to the dog, can't I? Can't I? Okay. Okay, I met Fro-Fro. She might think she's much better than me, but I will get her to let me pet her, even if it's the last thing I do. Wait, what? Are you messing with me? You can't actually talk to my dog, right? Ha 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 ha. Alas, you've discovered my dark and terrible secret. Like, I don't want to say that, but we'll do this. I'm joking. If I could actually talk to animals, do you think I'd just do that in front of people? Do you think I'd just do that? I'd be way more discreet than that. Can't have people knowing my secret. Yeah, of course, that'd be ridiculous. You and Stella maintain silent, awkward eye contact. Well, next time you see that devil, please send my regards and do let her know that— sorry, I got this— hello, hi. Very distracting comment. I was like, what happened? Next time you see that devil, please send my regards and do let her know that not only do I still draw breath, but that I very much still plan to outlive her. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. It was just my way to the diner for a coffee, and they've got amazing biscuits. My treat. Biscuits, biscuits, biscuits. We're turn around and leave without saying another word. Yeah, I'm too weak to say no to biscuits. It would be nice to wander around more, but biscuits, your treat, hell yeah! Also, the hell yeah was exactly what I would say. Awesome, let's go. Wow, the diner. A cab. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. Fancy city coffee. Winnie's winning smile free. Sausage biscuit, Sunday pancake special, bottomless coffee, $1. Jesus Christ. Wow. Okay. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Unpleasant. Quietly slide into booth. Pretending you didn't notice everyone in the diner gawking at you like they'd just seen Bigfoot. Oh, the squeak, Jesus. No need to be shy. They don't meet many strangers. It's kind of a big deal when someone new wanders into town. That man's whispering. Especially since, well, they probably all know what you're here for, and by extension who you're related to. Even if you don't know anybody, it's not easy keeping secrets in a town this size. What a shirt. Hey Stella, I went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. They quietly place a cup of coffee in front of Stella. And here's some bacon for the little lady. God bless. For me? For me? Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. You can hit the H button on your keyboard to hide the text box at any time. That's essential knowledge. That's important. I'm gonna forget. But very important. Thank you. Thank you. Anything for you? The name's Avery. I'll be taking care of you today. Will you? Isn't bacon bad for dogs? Stella said she's buying, so I'll have one of everything, please and thank you. I kind of want to be an asshole. Let's do it. Her face. How about we start with some biscuits and coffee? I'm funny. Don't make that face at me. I'm funny. See, they winked. They get it. I am funny. Avery pours the fragrant brew into the empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. And sorry for your loss. One of everything, huh? Normally I'd love to, but I've got to head out in not too long. Anyway, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventures at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. I'm gonna be at a funeral! Look at her. Look at her little green face. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be especially okay, great. None of this is striking my fancy. Is the potluck like a church thing? Would it be weird for me to come if I'm not a member? No, the Sunday thing is coincidental. It's actually hosted by the library. Not too many people go to church around here if I'm being honest. Hell yeah, religion sucks. I'll just say I get that. I'm not of the church-going persuasion myself. Same for me. Whatever feeling some folks get in church, I think that must be the feeling I get when I look up at the sky on a night hike. That feeling of peace and wholeness. But that's not to say we're a town of heathens or anything like that. There are plenty of God-fearing folks around. They just aren't fans of the church. Well, the building's okay, but the pastor's another story. There's just something a little off about the guy. A little creepy. You'll get what I mean if you ever meet him. And unfortunately, you probably will, because it's going to be a funeral. I mean, a goddamn funeral. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? What's your angle here? I'll just do this. I kind of assumed I'd be spending all my time trying to help Tabitha. But with how quickly she ran off today, I'm not sure that's enough for a full schedule. That's really sweet of you, but you're right. That'll definitely leave you with plenty of time to kill. Have you thought about exploring the local trails at all? I'm usually out there a few nights a week for my job, and I'd be happy to show you around. Hello! Biscuit time! Is there nothing else coming for me? Gosh, if I had known that plate of bacon would be my main and only course, I would have waited before digging in. No, you wouldn't have. Don't lie, Gretchen. Hey, Winnie wanted to give you a biscuit on the house. She sends her condolences. Well, it was already free, but now it's double free. Thank you. Oh, do we look like a charity case? Alright, thanks. It looks great. You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. You take a bite. It melts in your mouth as if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. Whoa. It's a really good biscuit. Wow. I'm so glad you like it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous? Haha, oh Avery, I'm not famous. You're the only person I know who's been on the news. If that's not famous, then I don't know what is. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber! I did remember her dark secret that she was a YouTuber. I think I only got to the end of this scene, maybe. You and everyone else. Wait, what? It's not a big deal. I mean, it pays the bills. How? That is a real question. How? It pays the bills, but it's really just a passion project, you know? You should check out some of our videos, Louise. They're like the Discovery Channel, but with better research. Okay. Street smart. Yeah, that is interesting. They called you by their name, didn't they? They shouldn't know your name. Wait, how'd you know my name? Oh, sorry. It's just that most people in town know about you. Sorry, I'm sure that must seem creepy. Ah, well, I guess the cat's out of the bag. The Holler's a small place. Everybody knows everybody, and that includes extended family. Knowing that I've been talked about, but not knowing what's been said is weird. Oh no, who's been talking about me? I've never even met this side of the family. What would they even talk about? Yeah, we'll keep it simple. It's all good, just caught off guard. Phew, glad that didn't freak you out too much. It freaked me out. I don't like it. Yeah, and don't worry. Nothing Pearl Ann said about you that'll nothing Pearl Ann said about you will stick. That's for sure. What the fuck? You just make a good first impression and wipe the slate clean with the whole town. Why was this? What? Oh god, what was she saying about me? Jeez. Look, I'm sorry I said anything. You should be. Hey, don't worry about it. Pearl Ann was a gossip and would do this sort of thing with everyone. Spreading weird little rumors about folks was kind of her trademark. Excuse me, dying. Anyways, weren't we in the middle of talking about Stella's illustrious YouTube career? Yeah, before you freaked me out. Sigh, I guess we were, weren't we? I think the best video to start with would be that river one. You know, the controversial one. Oh, yeah, the Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of the footage at the time, but it really wound up doing numbers. So, the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River, and that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. And you got it ready. Girl, you got it ready. Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in a river. Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it would be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. Beavers are pretty big. How do you know? I also had people saying it was a dog or even a capybara that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. It was a mountain lion. I could smell its stink from miles away. I was just about to say, we gotta check in on Gretchen. We haven't looked at Gretchen's beautiful face in too long. Thank you, Gretchen. It was a mountain lion. I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the one who saw the whole thing with my own 2 eyes. It's a mountain lion. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, it's a mountain lion. You decide to take Gretchen's word for it. I think that's a mountain lion. You can kind of make out its little kitty cat ears. No, no way. It's absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions this far east. I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myth and found Jack squat, and there's no reason one would be swimming in the river like this. They're not fans of water. And it's too short to be a mountain lion. No way. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. There's always people keeping those things as exotic pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Yeah, exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free, and now it will forever roam the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. A brief quiet settles in across the table. Gosh, all this talk about work reminds me how behind I am. Thanks for the biscuits, Avery, but I think it's time for me to blow this popsicle stand. I know what that means. It's time for a good, long walk. Well, it seems like you're probably gonna get carried, babe. Stella slides a 10 towards Avery and squeezes out of the booth, Gretchen in tow. And see you around, Louise. Tell Tabby I'm around if she ever needs me. I fucked this up because last time I got invited to go out. Damn. I should probably get back to it myself. Hope you had a nice stay, Louise. Okay, bye forever. You're alone in the booth. Stella already paid, but that doesn't mean you can't leave a tip. Should you, though? I probably would. Don't leave a tip you didn't even spend any money. I mean, the fact that they suggested it, and now that I've been told I have to make a good impression, I'm leaving a tip. Hell yeah, you reach in your pocket and pull out a single crumpled $1.25. I mean, considering that the prices were up there, I think that's fine. You leave the money on the table and follow Stella out of the diner. Hanging out with Stella managed to pass some time, but there's still plenty of daylight left. Maybe it's worth spending more time exploring the town. Go to the store. Whoa! Whoa! We got hottie here. Everyone in this— well, not everyone. Not everyone in the diner was hot, but everyone who I'm going to talk to hot? Confusing. You wander into the quaint little general store. The country ambiance clashes terribly with the goth woman behind the counter has been eyeing you with something between curiosity and dawning horror. Isn't that just how you want a woman to look at you? Oh my god. She was clearly trying to say it quietly, but of course you heard her. You're the only two people here. Street smart, your reputation once again seems to have preceded you. That surprised look on her face is a look of recognition. Well, I mean, duh. Fare thee well, fair maiden, what the fuck? It's tempting. Just turn around and leave. Let's just be slightly normal. Hi, are you looking for something in particular? We got prints by local artists. We got earrings, probably. Taxidermy. What a place. So everyone in this town already knows who I am, huh? Point at her and say a witch. You seem too cool to live here, for real. Okay. Everyone in this town already knows who I am, huh? Sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. It was just surprising to see you here. Nobody thought you were actually going to show up. It's like Bigfoot just walked in. Hey, the narrator said that earlier. I'm Kanika, and I already know that you're Louise. Oh my god, I don't like this town. I don't like that everyone knows me. Why does everyone know who I am? It feels like everybody's already formed opinions of me. How do you get— why would I ask her that? There's always a cool goth person. What is there to do in town? What do you think? You feel like the first normal— Stella was fine. Avery was fine. God. Okay. We'll do this then. Why does everyone have to know who I am? It feels like everyone's already formed opinions of me. I know exactly what you mean. You do, because you're a goth girl. You know. Everyone here has known me since I was a baby, so it's like a perpetual teenager to them. You're lucky your mom got out before you ever had to deal with that. I'd better get out too before I become one of these old fogies sitting on her porch telling grown adults about something they did when they were 10. It doesn't sound like you're very fond of this place. No, I'm not. I've been here long enough for a lifetime. But getting out is always easier said than done. Ain't that the truth, girl? Yeah. What do you think of Tabitha? That depends. Are you guys friends? I take it you're not. By the end of the week, definitely. I don't know, she's been mean to me. Yeah, I don't know, I just met her. Well, if she's been a little mean, try not to take it personally. That's just Tabitha. She clearly had to stop herself from saying bitchy. Good luck with her this week. I mean it. That stuff she and Pearl Ann used to say about you, well, it doesn't bear repeating. It does bear repeating. It does bear repeating. Tell me. My aunt used to talk about me. What did she say? If you really want to know, That you and your mom were stuck-up city people who thought you were better than the town. That your mom was for having you out of wedlock. That it's good your mom left because she was going to drink away the family fortune. She would just say anything. I never believed a word of it because I heard what she always said about my family too, and I knew nothing that came out of her mouth was worth anyone's time. I think most people in town knew that. However, Tabitha is not most people. I'm sure she believed it all. I don't envy you having to spend the whole week with someone who thinks so poorly of you. And she's just generally difficult to be around anyway. What is there to do in town? If you're looking for something exciting, you definitely came to the wrong place. The only restaurant we have in town is the diner. The only real place to hang out is probably the library. There's a gas station, for what that's worth. And there's the bar. There's a bar, but it's not exactly a place you'd want to go. It's a dive that's always full of minors. I'm pretty sure someone at the diner is throwing a party this weekend in case you wanted to go hang out with a bunch of strangers the day before a funeral. If I were you, I would just wait out the week, read a book, and hope the days pass quickly. Then go back to your life and forget you were ever here. Okay, but what if we hung out? What if we hung out? You feel like the first normal person I've talked to. Which isn't true. Other people were okay. If the only person you've met is Tabitha, anyone would seem normal. I'll take the compliment, though. I mean, I want to ask her about being goth, but not like that. I should probably buy something while I'm here. Oh, sure. Chips. Beverage. Ice cream. Chips. Chips, chips, chips. Grab a nearby bag of chips, some brand you've never seen in your life, and approach the counter. That'll be $1. I should pay before I forget. Why would I say out loud I should pay before I forget? Probably important. You hand her a crumpled dollar bill. As is custom, the chips are now yours. Hello. Should I ask her how she gets to be goth in town? I feel like that's gonna be rude. I feel like that exact phrasing is not good. I also don't want to leave. Fuck it, we're asking. How'd you get to be so goth, girl? What, like they're gonna try me for witchcraft? Sure, I get weird looks sometimes, and there are definitely some ladies in town who have made it their job to save my soul, but there are way too many hippies in these hills for most people to be concerned about what I'm wearing. And my mom is Queen Hippie, so I'm probably the least witchy person I know. Everyone my mom talks to might as well be wearing a pointy hat and carrying a broom. Okay, great. That could have gone worse. I still want to say that too, to be annoying, but I will not. It was nice chatting. I'll get out of your hair now, but I'm sure I'll see you around. Yeah, I'm sure I'll see you around. This town is like 3 streets wide. Whoa! I got an achievement for chatting with Kanika. Wow. It did feel like an achievement. Alright, you find yourself on Scarlet Hollow's desolate main street once again. Looks like the sun's finally starting to set. Maybe you'll see if a sleepy southern town like Scarlet Hollow has a vibrant nightlife another day, but for now you feel ready to head back to the estate. Go back. You return to the dirt road, beginning the trek back up towards the estate. As the sun sinks deeper into the horizon, the sky is flooded with orange and pink hues, the shadows around you darkening and stretching out over the path. The mountains seem to make night come quickly around here, their rounded hills blotting out the dying sun prematurely, casting the valley of Scarlet Hollow in an eerie autumn twilight. You've had a long day. Between traveling and meeting all these strangers, the dusty bed that waits for you back at the estate is starting to sound very appealing. There's a sound on the path behind you. You turn back to the road, but find nothing. You still seem to be alone. Make a loud noise. Exclaim. This is gonna be really annoying if it's just a person. You exclaim loudly, holding out your arms in a threatening display. Oh no. Oh man. This is a good time to save for the first time, yeah? Seems like the thing is startled from its hiding place. But it doesn't run away. It fixes you with a wild-eyed stare, standing boldly on the path before you. It's a mountain lion, and there is something horribly wrong with it. It becomes you, it becomes you, it becomes you. So much for Stella's insistence that the modern Appalachian mountain lion is just a myth. I should be taking a picture. It takes yet another step towards you, drool leaking from its slack mouth. A blood that runs and runs and runs, becomes itself, becomes nothing. A gardener cannot tend to empty soil. The hell are you talking about? Whoa, cool, mountain lion, start filming. I mean, I want to start filming. Quietly start filming. I probably should talk to it first. As you pull out your phone, hit record, the mountain lion dashes forward with surprising speed, ears back and claws glinting. No, I'm gonna die. There's a heavy thump as it connects. You find yourself tumbling forward, pitching over the side of the road and rolling downhill. It's disorienting. You find it to be almost impossible to stop yourself, the incline too steep, every attempt ending in more scratches and bumps from the rough terrain of the mountainside. I wonder if that was going to happen even if I said something nice. Now I feel bad for just trying to film it, but... you finally land with a breath-stealing thump in a small copse of trees, battered and bruised, bleeding from the thorny shrubbery, but not dead. Your eyes are closed. You need them open. What? It doesn't bother to try to hide now, leaping down into the clearing with killing intent in its wide yellow eyes, ready to finish what it started. And then... The evening air is pierced with the sound of a gunshot. The mountain lion is gone in a flash, leaving a thin trail of blood behind as it disappears into the dark woods beyond the path. As you gain your bearings, you realize that your chips are gone! I lost my chips! That's the real tragedy. You must have lost them in your fall. Damn, nearly had the thing. Sir, I lost my chips! And I nearly had you too. Who the hell are you and what are you doing out here? Looking to get shot? Motherfucker, I got attacked. Thanks, man, that was a close call. Don't mention it, just a shame I only grazed it. Wait a tick, there's something awfully familiar about you. He looks you up and down with his good eye. You're that Scarlet kid everyone's been saying wasn't gonna show up. Well, I apologize for my brusqueness. I'm sorry for you and Miss Tabitha's loss. You can call me Duke. Duke seems to think for a moment, glancing up at the darkening sky. You better not keep walking around on your own out here, not with that thing on the prowl. I'd hate to think anything might happen to you without me around to save your skin. Tell you what, tag along with me while I finish what we started and I'll be sure to get you home safe. I'd wager Miss Tabitha would appreciate someone looking out for you. Yeah, dude, I am not wandering around alone, for sure. I don't know, you leave me alone! I'm scared, I want to go home! Try to start walking away is really ominous. I don't want to go with you. What, do you think Tabitha will give you a reward? Appreciate you looking out for me. I want revenge, let's get that son of a bitch. Alright, let's go explore. There's something wrong with that mountain lion. It's probably got the cancer! Had all them lumps. Doesn't mean it's any less dangerous. If I had to guess, I'd say it's more deadly than ever now that it sees death coming for it. As you well know, when's the last time you heard of a mountain lion attacking anybody, especially on this side of the continent? You're one of a lucky few. So don't ruin it by going off and dying alone in the woods after God did you a favor. Okay. I'll just say I appreciate you looking out for me too, thanks. Didn't you already thank me? You ain't one of them folks who won't shit about thanking someone who helped him once, are you? Girl, I almost died. It don't matter. Stick with me and we'll make sure it doesn't get the chance to take a chunk out of anybody. I don't like the thought of a man-eater like that around my town. I thought it was gonna stop playing, but now we have to kill a mountain lion. You and Duke make your way into the dark woods, following the trail of blood the mountain lion left behind. Before long, the sun has completely set and the two of you find yourselves in near total darkness. Though Duke has a flashlight, he uses it sparingly, letting you both adjust to the starlight instead. Every sound feels deafening as the two of you pick your way through the underbrush. Every snapping twig could be the deadly paws of the thing that hunted you, every rustling leaf the herald of a vicious attack, though you know deep down it's probably nothing but squirrels and shrews. Until you hear the unmistakable sound of something large shifting among the fallen leaves. Gotcha! We're gonna kill somebody. The old man quietly steps forward, a gun held at the ready. Yes, I knew it! Because this is what I messed up this interaction somehow. Because when I only got to the diner last time I played this, but I said enough to her that she was like, you want to come freaking cryptid hunting with me? And I was like, oh my god, yes I do. And then I stopped playing. So I had a feeling. What the hell? Duke, you scared me. What are you doing out here so late? Stella, I'd ask you the same, but I'm sure I know what has you slinking around after dark. Do you know how close I came to just putting a hole in you? This man loves to tell women he almost killed them. But you didn't. No harm, no foul. Hey, Louise, weird to see you here. Weird to see you out here so late. Does Tabitha know you're with Duke? And you stink of mountain lion. Thanks, Gretchen. And you stink of mountain lion. Oh, what a smell. And there's something else mixed in there. Something fake. It could drive a dog to madness. It makes me want to bite and tear. Something fake that makes you want to... Okay. Oh my god. The noise! She thrashes in Stella's arms, but Stella holds her close, stilling her frenzied attack. Fucking face. Whoa, calm down, girl. You know Louise. Oh my, I do apologize. How unladylike of me. I simply can't stand the smell of those things. I swear, it gets so hard to hold on to her when she gets like this. Sometimes it feels like she's only geriatric when she wants to be. No, you're not wrong. It's alright, little lady. You're safe as long as you got your mama looking after you. Unlike you, Stella! If you decide to keep doing whatever it is you're doing out here, I think you'll find these woods ain't agreeable tonight. Louise here had a run and you wouldn't believe. So just go home and save all this for some other night. Has my phone been recording this whole time? Because, like, I'm waiting to know what my... Did I lose my phone, too? Or I only lost chips? Wait, a run-in? What kind of run-in? Was it supernatural? Like I said, you wouldn't believe it. Now put the dang camera away. Alright. We got a lot of options. I don't know what this old man is on about. I was attacked by a mountain lion. You know, the kind you said didn't exist in these parts. Yeah, just know that it was bad, okay? You should listen to Duke and go home. There was some kind of creature. It was like a cat, but big and covered in these lumps. You would have loved this thing. It was definitely some kind of cryptid. Oh my god, hello. Welcome. Why are you acting like he doesn't mean what he says? Take this seriously. It's dangerous. Let's call it a lumpy creature. Oh my god, that sounds scary. What kind of sounds did it make? You could have been dealing with a wampus cat. Don't encourage her. It wasn't no supernatural creature. It was just sick. You don't need to go looking for it. You hear? We'll have it taken care of soon enough. Then you can make any videos about it you want. We'll be fine, Duke. I do this sort of thing all the time. And if there's an honest-to-God wampus cat out there, I need footage if anyone is gonna believe me. Corpses are way too easy to fake. If you go on like that, they'll find the footage next to a pile of your bones in some long-dead creature's den 20 years from now. That would be so cool. No, it would not. Your mama and daddy are spinning in their graves here and talk like that. If they ain't around to stop you, then I'll take on that responsibility. Go on, get. The old man shoos her away. Fine, fine, I'll go. Street smart. You recognize something in her smirk. She has no intention of going home. She's gonna get killed. You're just gonna keep running around with her camera, aren't you? Let her have her little fib. Wait, take me with you. Does that mean I should go with her? Glad you're deciding to take your safety seriously. Yeah. I think I'll go back to town with Stella. You lock eyes with her, the two of you sharing a moment of understanding. I'm not too sure that's wise. There's half a chance Stella winds up in some situation instead. No, I'm totally just going home. Like I said, I'm tired anyway, and it looks like Louise feels the same. Alright, I suppose I can't stop you. But you two had best be careful. If I hear any screams of terror out there tonight, I'll be very disappointed in the both of you. I'm glad your first instinct will be to be disappointed. Oh, I suppose it's time for us to go. Always a pleasure to have good company with us. I love you, Gretchen. Use your wiles or your abrasive personality to slip away from Duke is my achievement. You start down the trail with Stella, leaving Duke to his quest. We're gonna die out here, girl. Girl, we're gonna die out here. Well played, Louise. Really threw him off the trail by pretending we're going back to town. Now come on, I know we can loop around without him noticing. I'm doing it, this isn't going home. There's no way. See, this is the real problem. There's no way I'm running around in the woods at night when there's a guy with a shotgun out there. Can we actually go back to town though? No, we're committing. We're committing and we're gonna get ourselves killed. Follow Stella. The trail's just up this way, let's go. A path in the woods. Go on an adventure with your new friend. We're achievement central. I should go to bed, but I kind of want to find out if we die or not. Which, on that topic, let's save again. Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? Girl, how are you gonna do this alone then? If you need someone to hold the camera, you don't have a leash for your dog, which also is a huge problem. You should especially if you're taking this dog out. Nothing better happened to Gretchen. I swear to fucking God. She hands you the camera and takes position. Seriously, how are... And you're naming me? Naming and shaming. Ahem. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Louise, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive, yet pungent, skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern ridge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse of it tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. Stay searching, Stellars. Disgusting. And keep digging, Gretches. I can take that camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start the tracking scenes once the sun sets all the way. I think my neighbors are exploding fireworks. Unless the game has weird exploding sounds. In the meantime, we get to take in all this gorgeous scenery. It's breathtaking. It's hard to take in, what with all the danger. Being this far from civilization stresses me out. I've seen better, not a fan of the bugs. Quietly look at Stella's eyes. Disgusting. Disgusting. It's breathtaking. And the air is so clean and fresh, I feel like I'm breathing for the first time. It is. I'm glad you came out here. Gretchen has no appreciation for the beautiful mountain vistas, and it gets old saying, wow, into the empty expanse every time I come out here. It's nice to have someone to say wow with. Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive snort. Girl, why are you bringing your dog in all this? Oh no, the skunk ape has found us. It's Duke back with his shotgun. Death has come for me at last. Goodbye, cruel world. Remain silent. Did you hear that? It sounds close. Let's check it out. Wow, beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Little watery eyeball. Okay. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of the animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. Are you all ready to get jump scared? Can you hear the sweet whispers of the new growth? It's a deer, but it's wrong. It's a deer, but it's wrong. Oh my god, the noise. I don't know if that's Gretchen or if that's the deer. A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light while it's Gretchen. Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. The acorn becomes the oak, becomes the rich rot that swaddles the acorn, the cycle that is stretched and is not the cycle that is broken. A deer! And there's something uncouthly fake and vile to its orders. Let me at him! How dare he infringe upon my dear Stella's personal space? Let me at him! Your souring husk will feed the coming world. This is good. And then it's gone. I don't know if I would have immediately put my flashlight down. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down, you're gonna hurt yourself. Oh my, it seems I was consumed by a blinding rage. How very unladylike. What must you think of me? She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. Okay, you should get a better harness. You're too much of a potato, and they don't make harnesses that fit potatoes, do they? This is your fault. Oh my god. Potato. I think that deer was threatening us. There's something wrong with that deer. Some sort of illness. Or same sort of illness. Why do you bring her with you? Why do you bring her with you? Gretchen doesn't seem like the safest choice for a hiking companion. Excuse you, though after that outburst that came over me, well, I suppose I can see the merit of your concern. I actually find her to be quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of my cryptid hunts, so I can't hold that against her. I'm just happy she's still so feisty, even at her age. Pugs aren't exactly known for their good health, but here she is, running around in the woods at 17. At least she had a long life before you get her killed in the woods. And I feel like the fresh mountain airs and exercise have helped a lot in that regard. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretch? The pug noises. I think that deer is threatening us. Or warning us. It certainly looked scary. That thing on its face, yikes. Okay. It's never too late to turn back. I don't actually think I'm really cut out for this sort of thing. The deer genuinely spooked me. I don't know if you want me weighing you down. Don't be so hard on yourself. You just aren't accustomed to the sounds of the forest yet. When you go on your first few night hikes, everything sounds like some horrible monster that's just waiting for an opportunity to shred you to bits. But eventually you realize it's mostly deer and raccoons. Okay, but that one was fucked up. Which probably won't go after you. Here, let's take a quick snack break before we get into the night's activities. Maybe some food will help settle your nerves. We're gonna attract creatures. As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. Trail mix, extra M&Ms, snack bar, dried apricots, sesame sticks. Girl, you got some good choices. Do apricots. You know, I dried these myself. Janie gave me a bunch of apricots and I had no idea what I was supposed to do with apricots and they were starting to go bad, so I panicked and threw them in the oven. And now she keeps giving me more. Please take as many as you can eat. I've had so many that I can't even taste them. Wonderful. Oh my god. What a scene. You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hand, as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws a stick, distracted for the time being. So, tell me— No, I forgot I told for you the real place I live. Terrifying. Tell me what it's like in Oakland. Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me what it's like to be Louise. Ugh. Boy. Okay. Jesus, the options. Why do you want to know? I mean, because we're sitting having a conversation. Dingy studio apartment, closet in a house with 10 roommates, doorless basement that floods whenever it rains. That doesn't seem... apartment with a difficult roommate, a 12 by 12 shed in someone's yard. I live in an internet cafe. Let's go dingy studio apartment. It's not... It's as close to the truth as we can get. It's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag, it is true. At first it was kind of nice to finally have a space that was just mine, but now it feels cramped. It's like I'm stuck in a closet alone, no one can come let me out because I chose this for myself, and as far as they know, I'm happy being there. The lights flicker, the toilet is constantly getting backed up because the landlady upstairs keeps flushing her cat's litter. It smells like cigarettes for some reason, and it's home to an extremely durable population of roaches. Okay, my place is not that bad. But I guess it's home. I do what I can to spruce up the place. I got a plant. You know how they say living things are supposed to brighten up a room. When you put it like that, I wonder if staying in that old mansion is a step up or a step down for you. Maybe just a step sideways. Have you tried looking for a different place or maybe finding a roommate? There's got to be something better out there for you. Yeah, I've had bad roommates for a lifetime and this is cheap. My voice is dying and it's getting late. I know it's possible to have a good roommate. I know people who are great friends with theirs, but it's never worked out like that for me. The loneliness is at least better than that. Yeah, that's fair. I've never really had a roommate, so I have no idea what it's like sharing a place as an adult. I can see that being tough. So, what do you do for a living? I build programmatic ads for a company no one's ever heard of. Arts and crafts on Etsy. Oh my god. The options. Big law firm. Streamer. Student. Teacher. Service industry. Rather not say. Let's dream. Let's really dream. I have an Etsy store where I sell assorted arts and crafts. Sometimes I'll do commissions. Sometimes I'll just sort of find something on the street and fix it up with a quirky design. Like giving something a mustache or painting it to look like a bee. Oh, so you're an artist and you upcycle. Nice. It used to be nice, but now I don't know. Thanks, I love what I do. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do, but you know what? I love it. It might not mean much, but it's empowering to feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd give up on what I do for anything. Street smart. A crisp breeze passes over you. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. Your dog is not on a leash and is gonna die. Oh, okay, finish chewing again. You scan the tree line, but whatever might be out there is nowhere to be seen. I think we're being watched. Oh, or I could... okay. It might be the skunk ape. Do your best to pretend it isn't watching it. Isn't watching us. We don't want to scare it off. Okay, what about you? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside of town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. I gather your parents aren't around anymore. Yeah, duh. Yep, you got it. They died a few years back. But it's okay. I've done my mourning. Life goes on, and we still get to live in our beautiful family home. Just me and Gretchen. It could be a lot worse. You killed your fucking parents. Sorry for your loss. My mom died recently. Girl, I love to say Dead Mom Club. I love to say that. I love to have that as an option. Alright. Mom died recently. So I get it. It's alright if you ever need to talk about things. Oh, thanks, Louise. That's really sweet of you. How are you holding up? Dead Mom Club. Dead Mom Club. Oh, are we gonna be real? Can I be authentic? I wish. I was glad to see her go. By the end, she was nothing like the woman. Oh, come on. She was nothing like the woman who raised me. It had been years of this slow downward spiral, and I wanted nothing more than for it to be over for her. I'm so sorry that happened. I can't even imagine how horrible that would be to go through for both of you. My stars, what was that? It's showtime. Okay, girl, can we hurry? Oh, why are you looking at me like that? More deer? Could be, could be. Whatever made that sound, I've never heard anything like it, and it's close. Here, watch Gretchen for a moment while I check this out. Girl, you just put that dog down on the ground where there's diseased creatures. Ugh. You and Stella inch towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. Do stay close, Louise. I wouldn't want any harm to befall you. I see it. I see it. It's sweet and kind. A bed of flowers. A nice wind. A gentle gardener. Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. Okay, she does have a leash. I should be holding this dog. I should not be holding her by the leash. Oh. What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit! I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall? Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can roll out Skunk Ape. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. Okay, bye Zoe! Sleep well, as soon as we get murdered in these woods, I have to do the same. It has one of Duke's chickens. It looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. Girl. What have you gotten me into? Just the best part of cryptid hunting, but let's talk about it later. If we're catching this thing, we've got to go now. Stella sprints into the woods in pursuit, leaving you no choice but to run after her, Gretchen excitedly pulling you by her leash. Oh boy. Oh, girl. Stella, Stella! Ow! Oh god, the monsters got you. We're gonna die out here. Oh good, the monsters will get you first. Here, I thought you were supposed to be a hardened mountain girl. Just say, are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just tripped on something weird. Yeah, it's a horrible chicken. Just like my Stella to get oversight and lose track of herself. Says you, bitch. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. A new beginning. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. Oh, Jesus. It's still alive. I guess we have to roll the camera. Do we? Do we? Ahem. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I hope I don't get demonetized for this one. Wait, do you hear that? I know that smell. That's old Duke. Duke gonna kill us? Stella, I swear to God, didn't I tell you to go home? Birdie? Birdie, oh no, what's happening, sweetheart? Duke, we just found her like this. I think there's something seriously wrong with her. She smells terrible, nothing like an animal at all, just like that deer. I can barely even smell the woods anymore. It's all that uncanny plastic stench. Jesus H. Christ. Don't say that out loud. Street smart and talk to animals. That's so funny. That's so funny. Lord, there's a lot of options. Okay, all these animals said have been saying some real crazy shit. The animals said have been saying some really weird things to me. There's something really wrong with all the animals we've seen tonight. Duke, we saw the thing that got a hold of her. Examine the chicken. I don't think it's a mountain lion. Do you think we should put her down? No, I'm not. That's not for me to say. Just like the mountain lion and the deer. Just like the mountain lion. Just like the deer. What are we supposed to do? Okay. Something really wrong with all the animals. What a horrid thing to witness. It's like they've all gone mad. If this happens to me, I wouldn't want to live like that. It better not. It fucking better not. No goddamn shit. It's like some kind of plague. It better not be contagious. We saw the thing. We saw the thing that got a hold of her. Got it on camera, too. I don't know what it is yet. A gnome or something? Girl. You know there ain't no such thing. It's not of this world, that's for certain. What a disgusting thing it was, and unappetizing in every sense of the word. I'm falling apart. Falling apart. Alright, examine the chicken. Looks bad. Don't let Gretchen get too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. Okay, well, take your fucking dog back. I would never. Something about this bird doesn't smell right. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She squirms against her harness. Oh my god, why am I doing this? Alright, let's look at the hood. Ugh. Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. Can't hide from me. I can see you. I can smell you. Sick, sick creature. Wing. Wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of this chicken's concerns. The old becomes the new. I've never flown, but now I soar. Whatever got a hold of her busted up her wing, too. Little bastard. Yeah, what a bastard. Growth. It's bad. Good God, at first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is scratched taut, the growth pulsing beneath. It's bad. She could still get better. Maybe she just needs that thing to pop and she'll be right as rain in a couple of days. Happened to me once. There's not so much as a scar these days. Girl. I don't know. It looks kind of like there's something in there. It smells like she should be buried somewhere deep. My senses scream out that this is an abomination. Oh, Stella, please don't get too close. Can you hear the birth that dwells within me? Can you hear the way it roars and thunders? Street smarts. Whatever it might be, you know better than to investigate this lump any closer. You've seen horror movies. No shit. You back away from the chicken, your curiosity eclipsed by your instinct for self-preservation. Do you think she's become an egg? I'm freaking the hell out, man. Yeah, let's explore. Like one of those things is gonna pop out of her? What a horrid thought. No, I refuse to entertain that notion. She ain't some kind of incubator. She just needs that thing drained. Maybe some antibiotics, that's all. Like, what are we supposed to do, man? Getting shaggy here. It's just like the mountain lion and the deer. As you, Duke and Stella take stock of the situation, a sound begins to wrap around you, gently at first, barely a whisper. Unpleasant. But then a guttural moan, and then another and another, until suddenly you find yourself surrounded by a chorus of groaning misery. There's something out there all around us. I can smell it. There are so many of them. Hey, do you guys hear that? Haha, yes, I hear that. She starts filming again. Come on, Birdie, let's get you home. Don't fucking touch that thing. As Duke scoops up the injured Birdie, the voices in the trees intensify. Get this dog away, too. It's like you're all suddenly surrounded, the strange sounds coming closer, growing bolder. This is both a great and terrible thing to have headphones on for. What in the hell is that? The gardeners come to mend and nurture. Let me blossom and sprout. Let me become. You feel a tightening in the leash, pulling at you from behind. Don't you step another foot closer, I'll shoot. Don't you think I won't? Okay, why don't I have this dog in my arms? The man hesitates and the thing steps forward, fixing what seems to be its eyes on Birdie, tucked under Duke's arm. Stella, there's another one. The leash is drawn fully. No. The leash is drawn fully taut, and then there is a sudden looseness. No! You and Stella turn just in time to see another of the creatures slithering out from the bush. I am so upset. We should have stopped playing and thrown this game in the trash. Oh my god! What's going on over there? As Duke glances back, everything seems to happen at once. A patter of unnatural feet and then chaos. Duke grapples with the thing as it grabs his shotgun! Pushing his barrel out of the way as it grasps for Birdie with oddly jointed limbs. While Stella, you suck ass! Stella stares in shocked silence as if paused, watching the other creature's attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded. Why aren't you saving your fucking dog? Shit, get your grubby little hands off my bird! Get the thing away from Gretchen. Fuck you, I'm helping Gretchen. You dive for Gretchen, attempting to snatch her away from the thing's misshapen hands. Oh, Louise, my hero. Oh, you manage to grab her, but the creature isn't deterred. It rears back on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispered tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural. I hate this. But then there's the deafening blast of Duke's shotgun, and suddenly it's gone. Ugh, Duke? Blood, my heavens, I smell blood. Poor trigger discipline and unfortunate accident is the name of the achievement we just got. Dude. Oh my god, what do we do? Okay, first things first, I grab Gretchen. There, step 1 is done. Gretchen is safe, great. Okay, step 2, what's step 2? Stella, we need to get our story straight. Duke had a hunting accident by himself. That man saved my life today and he's gone. I call the cops, obviously. Why didn't you do something? You just sit there filming. Seriously, girl. Yeah, you got the footage you wanted. You happy? Yeah, the man saved my life today and he's gone. Yeah, okay, deep breath, deep breath. We need a plan. What if we chase after those things? Get as much footage as we can. It's the only way anyone will believe us about what happened. We owe it to Duke. Ugh, yeah, Stella, you froze. We have to get out of here. Are you nuts? A man is dead. Yeah, you froze. If you go after those things and you pull that again, Okay, let's go. Whoa. Whoa. As you and Stella quickly make your way back through the woods, the unearthly whispers of the creatures unknown once again surround you. Keep moving. You say nothing, continuing forward with grim determination. We're almost there. You and Stella reach the main road, and the whispers fade back into the sounds of nature. It sounds like they've stopped following us. I certainly can't smell that stench anymore. I should get reception now that we're back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. You feel a buzz in your pocket. I didn't lose my phone. 1,000,000 calls! Tabitha, cousin. Where are you? Where the hell did you go? 6 missed calls from Tabitha. And 13 text messages. Uh-oh, I think I'm in trouble. Tabitha seems worried. It's pretty late, isn't it? Stella pulls out her phone and dials. Hello, Earl. It's Stella Richmond. I'm up on the mountain on the assigned... not even gonna try to guess. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl, who's gonna tell Bo? I guess now we wait. Probably should have texted Tabitha. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk 2 officers. Sheriff Hugby, a friendly older man, and Deputy Franklin, a serious man wearing sunglasses, despite it being the middle of the night. See, right there, a thing jumps out of the woods and then the shotgun goes off. What in Sam Hill? What is that, some kind of Pillsbury doughboy? Could have been a naked maniac. No, there was more than one. They chased us through the woods. Whatever they are, they aren't human. And they killed Duke. Uh-huh. Now we're gonna have to confiscate the camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This is evidence. But Okay. Let me just turn it off to save the battery. Ha ha ha. Street smart. Stella gave in to the request suspiciously easily. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get a team out in the morning to retrieve the body. What? But for now, Sheriff Hugby and I... Please, call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you and... Who are you exactly? That's Louise. She came into town today for the funeral. Louise? As in... Tabitha's cousin, yeah. Damn, didn't think you'd actually show. No one did. We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own. It wasn't a... Never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things could attack someone else. Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke's going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning. We only have a skeleton crew at the moment. Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's bowling nights. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you'll kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. Those creatures left will be fine. Get in the car, girl. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to insist for your own safety. Stella sighs. Okay, thank you. You can ride up front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits. Gretchen, of course. But what about Stella? She hates being in those wheeled contraptions. Oh, that's fair. I wonder if her parents died in a car. Sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. Tragic. The cops usher you and Stella in the back of their squad car. You are just the cutest little thing, Miss Gretchen. Yes, you are. Sheriff Hugby pats Gretchen on the head affectionately, but she remains wholly focused on Stella, a worried look stretched across her little pug face. as Hugby scratches her behind her ears. Street smart. For such a gregarious person, Stella is unusually quiet as the car makes its way down the pitch-black mountain road. Oh, my poor Stella. None of us much likes these awful metal beasts. If only I was able to comfort her. Confound this old man who reeks of coffee for keeping us apart. I'm gonna be so real. I feel like this is never gonna have a place where I feel like I can stop. So now that we're in a cop car, we're simply gonna stop because I'm so tired and it's so late. It's past my bedtime. So, I mean, that's a good start. We killed a man, which is really unfortunate. There's really horrible creatures. I can't imagine playing this and not having the speaking to animals and hearing the ominous things that the animals are saying. So I'm happy about that choice. But yeah, I don't know when I'll play again for sure. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday, because I have Friday off. Though I get the feeling I'm gonna not want to do fucking anything on Friday. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But at least I finally gave this a good earnest start. And that's, you know, sometimes that's the most important thing. So thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for getting scared by terrible creatures with me. And yeah, I'll theoretically sometime before next week I will play again, and if nothing else then next week. But yeah, thank you and have a good night. Bye.